emotional work, and sometimes life gets tough, it gets heavy. But I remind myself that my child needs my love and not my stress, not my emotions. And so today, allow me to share how I handle my emotions, my stress, so that it doesn't affect my son. My name is Elizabeth Wambua, and it is your first time to be on this space. Feel at home, consider subscribing, and join this unstoppable family. Let's dive in our today's video. The first thing I do is acknowledging my feelings. I don't just ignore them. Feelings. Don't just ignore your feelings. Feeling tired, feeling overwhelmed, feeling stressed, it is okay. Sometimes as parents, we tend to pretend that everything is okay even when we are drowning, because we don't want our kids to see us break down or in our lowest moments. But I came to realize that ignoring them or just pretending that everything is okay while it is not okay, it will one day come out. It might come out in a bad way. Sometimes they might cause you short tempers or kind of a silence. You don't even feel like talking to anyone. And so I allow myself to feel whatever I am feeling. If I feel tired, I take a rest. If I feel overwhelmed, I also pause. I just do what I'm supposed to do. Like, I don't want to ignore anything because I know how much it can cost me at the end of the day. I sit down, I breathe down, and accept that this is a hard time and I cannot change it, and I have to go through it the best way I can, and not projecting anything to my kid. And that one alone reduces pressure and changes everything around me. The second thing is that I separate my child from my stress. One thing I learned is that my child is not the cause of my stress. He is not the cause of my frustrations, or whatever I am going through is never the cause of it. I don't know how to explain this one, but I'm sorry to say that some parents project their pains to their children, which is so wrong. It is not good. Just imagine someone out there made you feel how you felt. Probably you co-parent with the other parent, or maybe you are living together and things are not moving the way they are supposed to move. Because your partner has made you feel bad, you project that anger to your child. That is so wrong. Like, you are subjecting your child to go through things that they should not be going through. You want them to feel the pain because you are going through the pain. Ask yourself, if you were the kid right now, how you would have felt. And so, if your child is not the cause of your stress, is not the cause of your pain, is not the cause of anything you are going through, they should not experience the results of it. I understand sometimes life can be tough, pressure from workplace, maybe bills, or these adult things. Don't involve your child in such things. Try to handle them by yourself without involving them or making them go through pain, because you are going through the pain also. Try not to put your pain, your stress into the way you are talking to them, into the way you are handling them. These are just children. And for me, before I even react, I ask myself some questions. Am I stressed? Or am I tired? Or am I just upset? These questions saves me from reacting harshly or talking to them badly or rudely. The next thing, I take a pause before speaking to my child. When I'm going through this phase of life, because I told you some things are just normal. It is normal to feel sad, it is normal to feel overwhelmed, it is normal to feel tired, but the best thing is that you should not project these pains and whatever to your child. That is what I'm trying to say, and that's the purpose of this video, guys, today. I have seen children suffer because of mistakes from their parents. Sometimes before I speak to my child, I take a pause. I just keep quiet for like even 5 minutes. This alone changes everything. The power of pausing, the power of not just snapping and responding badly. As a parent, when you do something wrong and you feel like I have wronged my child, we don't tell them directly, but at some point you feel like I did a mistake. I should have done better. And that's why I'm saying, before you respond, even if they did what, pause, take your time. And this can change like every, because sometimes you are not angry at the child, you are just angry at the life. So when you take a pause, you breathe, you will answer the child in calmness and the best way. They will not feel like they are rejected or maybe you are pushing them away from you. They will understand at some point. The next thing is I create a safe environment for my child. Even when I'm not okay, I don't want to show them that I am not okay. As I have said, we as parents, every time we want to be strong for our kids because we don't want to show them our weakness. I never want my child to get scared of me. I don't want him to face something out there and they are scared of sharing it with me. I want them to be free and tell me anything, and whatever happens they will be free to tell me. They don't feel ashamed, they don't feel like mommy is going to fight me when I tell them this and that. You know that feeling of, well, if I tell them like this and that nitachapwa. It is better when your child feels like, if I tell my mom this or I tell my dad this, they will solve it. And your child looks at you as an hero. They believe that everything can be solved by their parents. So I've seen people of my age, maybe they grew up with tough parents. You cannot tell your parents some things. You will face them and you will fight them alone. That is so bad, and that is emotional torture that never get out of your mind if you don't take care of yourself at a young age. Do not allow your child to go through what you went through as a child. But if it was a good memory, fine. Everyone wants their child to have the best. When I'm stressed up or maybe I'm tired, I try to maintain, and I'll tell my son, kindly give me some 5 minutes. I want to take a break. I am tired. Then I will talk to you later. Children understand more than you think. Another thing I do is that I release my emotions somewhere safe. This point is almost the same as the other one I have talked about. Don't allow your child to see you breaking down. As a single mom, life sometimes can be tough. Not just in terms of money, but a lot of things. You need someone to talk to, and there are some things that you can't share to your child. You have to share them with someone, with a mature person, maybe your partner, and probably you are not in good terms or maybe you are not together. We go through a lot, a lot. If you are a single parent out there, I know you can relate to this. For me, sometimes I break down, but I don't ever want my child to see me breaking down. I want to do it in a safe, private place. Maybe in my room, maybe in the shower when I'm taking shower, I will break down, and it is okay. Breaking down does not mean that you are weak, but it shows that you are a human being. You are normal. And during these moments, I normally pray. I journal everything because I don't even again want to forget. There are some things I don't want to forget in my life, and that's why I take a pen and write them down. I know why I'm writing because I might need to refer them in future or want to remind myself of something, such things. And why do I do all this? Because I don't want to release my emotions again to my son. I want him to grow to have the best. I might not be giving him the best, but I'm praying that it grows up well, it gets the best that it can get from me. Not really materialistic, but it's a good environment for me and my children. Such an environment is what I wish for him. As much as I'm fighting to have a financial breakthrough, again, I want him to have the best life. Another thing I do is I talk to my child in a gentle way. There is a certain way that you can talk to your child, and this changes like everything. The way they talk to you, the way they see you, the way they face you. These small things, like telling your kid, I love you, mommy loves you, this alone goes along. Every child has that feeling that my mom, my parent, my dad loves me. And when you constantly tell them that thing, like I love you, like when they are doing something, you tell them you can do it, you are the best. Such things goes a long way. That is one thing I have realized with my son. Sometimes I might be silent because maybe I'm going through something, and they will be like, Mom, what's wrong? Are you okay? And I have planned to tell him that if I am silent, it is not just about you. Maybe I am thinking about my other things, but it is not because of you. Sometimes they feel like they are the reason why you are silent, or maybe they did a mistake. Maybe you don't want to confront them. It is good. For me, I normally tell him, like, I am just tired, allow me to rest for some time, then I'll be okay. let me take a shower, let me take a nap, then we will be good. This one builds trust between you and your child. Make sure when you tell them, I will be back, let me rest, let me take a nap, and I will talk to you later. Make sure you do whatever you have told them. This child knows that everything is with my mom, like everything is possible. You are their God at this age because they don't know much about God. We are still teaching them. They feel safe and they don't blame themselves because you have already told them that they are not the cause of your silence. You are just tired. You just need to be silent. You just need to rest. So they will not blame themselves. They will not even overthink about it. And the last thing I do is that I choose calmness over reaction. I am not perfect. Sometimes I fail. Sometimes I do something that is wrong, something that is not good. But I try again. Because every calm response I choose today builds my son's emotional future. How do you feel when your child is emotionally, mentally okay? When they can stand up for themselves and talk for themselves, that no one can mistreat them, no one can threaten them, no, they have a better life. Every parent wants their child to have the best. We as parents, we are the ones to create the best environment and the best future for our children. If you are a parent and you are watching me out there, let's be intentional in taking care of our children. Guys, it is not easy to bring up a child, and sometimes I understand some parents have gone through hell, a lot of pain. They have been subjected to a lot of pain, maybe from their family pressure, or maybe their partners. A lot has happened, and that way the child doesn't have that good relationship with their parents. You don't even have time with your child. You are like, it is kind of, you are mistreating them. It is not good. They are not the cause of your problems. This is one thing you need to know. Anything you are going through, your child is not involved in any way. These children are innocent. They are angels. But when you shout at them, when you mistreat them, they will not. They will even face something that is tough, but they cannot tell you. They are fearing to tell you because they don't know how you will handle it. Maybe you are that parent who keeps on beating children. They will not even be free with you. Let's change, and I hope through this video you have learned something. Managing emotions is not easy, but again, we can do better. And I want you to know this. Anytime you choose love, patience, and self-awareness, your child wins too, and that's enough. Until next time, keep it here.